Starting the stream. Welcome back, guys, to another stream of Ultraman and Minecraft. So, if you didn't notice, I added the face cam this time. So let me know what you think about that. Whether you like seeing my pretty face or whether you would rather me take my ugly face somewhere else. So today we are celebrating 800 subscribers, potentially killing the Ender Dragon, and talking Ultraman. So, how did you lock in so much last time? I was really just tired of farming blazes, and so I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna get this over with in one stream. Because I want to move on to better things, like killing Endermen. Oh wow, this one just volunteered to get slaughtered. I know the piglin method, like you gotta trade with piglins or something, but I'd rather just farm Endermen with my boat. Try to get these wires out of the way. Setup's a little messed up right now. There we go. Get those wires out of the way. Okay. Got one more pearl. We need like 20 pearls. Technically you only need 12 to light the portal, but I end up losing like so much along the way. You're adding impact frames to a project you're doing for someone. Cool. Cool. Yeah, I liked your special effects work on Ultraman Fan 1000's Ultraman Tiga fan film. I think you did pretty well on that. See, that's what I wanted to start. That's what I wanted to make the Discord channel for, was collaboration, so I do feel happy we've got some of that going on. I was thinking about, I talked about this a while back, like, having a system where, like a support group kind of thing, where everyone on the server everyone on the Discord server kind of advertises each other, kind of like a Patreon's list type of thing. But honestly, I've decided against that. I feel like, I don't know, like, I think that it'd be more beneficial to just work together on projects rather than just like give each other a shout out. And also I feel like I don't want to get myself tied up too much with other content creators, because other content creators, I hate to admit it, sometimes get embroiled in controversy. But I feel like there's a difference between just like connecting yourself to other content creators in that way and just like collaborating with them on a certain project. Because everyone does collaborations. We only need you to do one part. Oh, right, for the mech, the server mech project. If you want to know more about that, join our Discord server. Join our Discord server. Do it now. Okay. I'm also planning on moving base, actually, because I've been thinking about this, and I really don't want to move all of these blaze rods and ender pearls across like that one block bridge I got. So instead I'm gonna move the base to here, build a nether portal, and when I have enough materials, I'm gonna go oh, I was gonna spoil the project. Okay, I'm gonna go into the overworld with my pearls and blaze rods, and You've been hiding it? I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry. I forgot it was a secret. I'm sorry. I forgot it was a secret project. Yeah. But Warp Forests are convenient, though, because, like, beforehand, you had to go, like, far and wide across all the 7 lands and, like, find, like, one Enderman out of 100 mobs and hope it dropped an Ender Pearl. But now you got, like, a biome full of them. So... perfect. Ow. Dang, this guy's got perfect reach. It's the triangle. It's because I had the high ground. It's the Technoblade triangle strat. He was using the Technoblade secrets against me. Anyway, I actually would really like to talk about some versus battles right now. So if anyone has any ideas, any suggestions, like... and keep in mind that if I do answer any, it'll be, like, off the top of my head, so it won't be, like, thoroughly researched. I mean, I do that on my videos, but I can't just, like, thoroughly research while I'm live streaming, you know? Well, I guess I could. But, actually, that might be an interesting idea, to, like, do a live stream where I just, like, thoroughly research, like, a subject while I'm live streaming. And, like, tell you what I'm finding. Honestly, that sounds like an interesting idea, chat. Let me know what you think. Maybe it's boring. Maybe it sounds boring to you. Oh, I do want to show off. I've got Ultraman 80, the teacher Ultraman, on my t-shirt. I'm very happy about that. I just happened to check the Ultraman store, and I think this is, like, a 60th anniversary exclusive thing. I don't know how long it'll be there. So, but, I highly recommend checking out the Ultraman store on Amazon. Like, they've got their own brand store. How would I rewrite Ultraman Arc? Okay. Since you mention it, I think that Zesu was heavily underutilized as a villain. He only appears once, personally. But, like, him and Swede only appear, like, twice in the entire show. And I miss charismatic villains. I miss Juggler. I miss Fukudike. I miss Ultraman Belial. I miss villains that would show up in your face and mess you up, like, on a weekly basis. Okay? I was watching Ultraman Orb, I think it was episode 3 or 4, where he gets beaten up by Maga Pandon, and Juggler just shows up and, like, throws him into a wall. Like, so I missed that, okay? So I would definitely have Zesu and Swede be a lot more present in the show. I would have them be more charismatic, especially Zesu, because, like, there's definitely an interesting story going on there, chat. Like, this guy's, like, a mad scientist type of guy who... I miss villains like King K. Rool. I've not played Donkey Kong, but, I'll miss villains like Skeletor. Like, you're not getting away this time, He-Man. You know, I miss that. Like, I know that the Ultraman series, it didn't start off that way, right? Like, there was no main villain of Ultraman. But I think that the new generation is different. Like, I don't think it has quite the same charm as the old Showa era Ultraman. Like, I'm not saying that as a diss. I'm just saying that as a fact. Like, I feel like there was definitely a realness to the special effects, a charm to the humor that the new gen just doesn't have, in my opinion. But I feel like it makes up for that, or made up for that, with amazing overarching stories. Like Guy and Juggler, like Jeed having to learn to deal with who he really is as the son of Belial. And, like, Zet having to overcome his sadness at having to kill kaiju to keep people safe. And, like, they had some great overarching stories, great character moments. Oh, like Thunder Breaster, like the Thunder Breaster arc where Guy has to, like, reconcile with his own inner darkness. Like, I miss that, chat. Um, King K rules 18-year-long absence is like if Belial just disappeared after Orb fight, only to reappear into manga or something. Speaking of chat, I've noticed none of, like, the comics or the manga or anything use Ultraman Belial. Like, it's the funniest thing. Like, Ultraman Belial is everywhere in, like, the mainline universe. He's in, like, the Ultraman Zero movies. He's in Ultraman Geed. He's in Ultraman Orb Fight, even if it's only briefly at the end, where he just completely wrecks the main villain. Spoilers, I guess. But he's nowhere to be found in the manga. What? I'm not allowed to open chests! Chat. This is so messed up. That pigman was like, did you just open a chest? Right in my face, did you just open your own chest? Like, anyway, like, I want to see Ultraman Belial in the Suit manga. Like, they've got an epic design for Ultraman Belial in the spin-off mobile app game. Let me see if I can pull it up real quick. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Here it is. Give me a sec, chat. You got to see this. You got to see this if you haven't already. Right. Yeah, here it is, chat. This is the Ultraman Belial suit. In all its glory. It's such a sick design, but it appears nowhere in the manga. Excuse me. You've never even watched Super Sentai? Neither have I, honestly. Okay, I've watched, like, maybe half of the original Power Rangers. That was when I was working on my juggler suit. And I was using spray paint, chat. And here's the thing about spray paint. No matter how hard you try, some of that spray paint's going to end up in your lungs. And it's going to make you just a little bit high. So, I was watching the original Power Rangers a little bit high, not by choice, mind you. And it was an interesting experience watching that stuff high on spray paint. Just a little bit. By the way, if you can keep spray paint out of your lungs, I highly recommend it. Because I say hi, but it was not fun, chat. Alright, here we go. I also have... I also have... this. I'm sure some of you have seen this. My custom manga Ultraman Belial. A piece of the stand just broke. My custom Ultraman Belial. Guys, do not try spray paint. It will mess you up. It's not fun. It's not fun, chat. I would never do it by choice. So I got my possibly healthier than vaping. Probably, not gonna lie, chat. Got my custom Giga Battlenizer, just like the manga version has. It's kind of. Yeah. Everyone in your school is vaping? Oh wow. Well, I've heard that vaping is very popular. I've also heard that school delinquency is a problem. Or yeah, I think that's the right word. I've Never been to public school, chat, so I don't have that problem. Couldn't be me. Couldn't be me, chat. Just put on a mask. I had on a mask, bro. Like I tell you, it doesn't matter. It'll find a way into your lungs. Huh? Did I make an Enderman mad, or is that just like the ghost of an Enderman? I'm making good progress on these pearls, chat. Oh, so yeah, like I had on a mask. You go into, honestly, chat, I would not be putting where you go to high school. I just wouldn't personally. Don't dox yourself, chat. But I'll say, I'll say a little bit. I've got a high school in my area that is like notoriously bad. Have I watched Spectre Man? No, I have not. I know that that's Toho, right? That one's a Toho production, like Zone Fighter. Goji Guy is actually really into Spectre Man. He's made a few videos about it. I, chat, have never seen Spectre Man. Yeah. So many cool and successful people went to your school. Yeah, no, I believe it. I believe it. Just don't dox yourself in chat. Alright. So, does anyone... I actually really like the Arc question, because at first I was like, I don't know how I'd rewrite Arc, and then I was like, I know exactly how I'd rewrite Arc. Like, I've done polls, like, I know that not everyone's as big a fan of, like, the overarching villain as I am. It's just, I don't know, like, that's just, like, one of my favorite kinds of characters, I'm not gonna lie. Like, Juggler is absolutely the GOAT. Of course, we'll never get another Juggler. He is a 1 in a million. He's kind of like the Loki of Ultraman. Like how the MCU just got, like, super lucky by casting Tom Hiddleston as Loki. And how he basically became the star of the show. He stole the show whenever he was around. And that's what Takaya Aoyagi is to the Ultraman franchise. Like, and they know that. They got him, like... They got him everywhere. Like, they got him on the live streams, on the Ultraman channel. Like, that guy's everywhere. Except the mainline Ultraman for some reason. Since Zet. But also... I know we haven't seen him in a while, but... Juggler's been in, like, a crazy amount of projects for, like, a villain. Because he's been in Ultraman Orb. He was in Orb the Origin Saga. He was in Ultraman Z. That's 3 TV shows right there where he's one of the main characters. And chat, like, that's unusual. Like, most Ultramen don't get to be side characters in 3 whole shows. Or main characters, I mean, in 3 whole shows. You've got, I think, like, 7... Ultra 7 was, like, a main character in 2 shows. His own show and Leo, right? So Juggler's got him beat. Why? Oh. I just gotta kill these guys whenever I see them walk by. Wonder if Juggler will be involved in the next Ultra Galaxy fight. He better be, chat. Listen, where is that Darkness Heals manga that they told us about, like... What was it? like a few years ago. For those of you who don't know, Darkness Heals basically the Suicide Squad of Ultraman, where like a bunch of reformed villains form a team. And Juggler's on that team, the most goated character on that team. Close tie with, or Belial's a close second in my opinion. But where is it? Where's the Darkness Heals? But chat, I do have a theory that they're setting up for Darkness Heals soon, maybe in the next Ultra Galaxy fight. Because, listen, the Ultra Galaxy fight series gave us a revived Belial. Ultraman Decker gave us a revived Chimera. We've got Trigger Dark from Ultraman Trigger in place of Evil Tiga. And technically, Evil Tiga, I think Masaki Keigo, still alive, bro. Everyone forgets that Evil Tiga's still alive. In the Darkness Heals stage show, he's one of the villains who gets, like, resurrected, like Belial. But, bro, Keigo never died. He helped Tiga defeat Gitanathor. He just lost the ability to become Evil Tiga. So, if they wanted to bring back the classic Evil Tiga for, like, a canon version of Darkness Heals, they could totally do that. Oh, they got Parallel Isotope Traeger, and, like, yeah, you can bet that if they do, like, a canon Darkness Heals, Traeger's gonna be on that team. In fact, he was also in the stage show, just not, like, as a part of the main team. I'm not sure what his role was, actually, but he wasn't, like, a part of the official Darkness Heals. But I'd bet that if they did a canon Darkness Heals, Traeger would be there. Probably Darkness Heals got pushed for the Zero movie? Oh, chat. Now we're cooking. If Zero gets to, like, meet or fight the Darkness Heals... Well, I'm hoping to then, like, fight them. Because I like the idea that they're, like, reformed anti-heroes. So I don't want them to be, like, villains. Chat. But I would love to see Zero meet them. And honestly, I think I have the perfect idea... for who would be a great main villain for Darkness Heals. Redman. Because think about it. The Darkness Heals is like they're supposed to be bad guys, but they end up being good guys, right? But Redman's like he's supposed to be a good guy, but he ends up being a bad guy. Because he's so ruthless. So I think he'd be the perfect foil for the Darkness Heals. He would definitely try to hunt them down. And I think that's why he would be the perfect villain for Darkness Heals. Chat, let me know what you think. Would Redman be the ideal villain for Darkness Heals? Spectre Man. Faster than a plane. Stronger. Is this like his motto? Like, faster than a speeding bullet, more powerful than a locomotive. Is, like, does Spectre Man have, like, a motto? Like Superman? Stronger than a tank. Okay. Chat, we're actually collecting Ender Pearls at pretty quick of a rate. And I've got some good armor here. So... I've got a lot of food. This boat strat is unbeatable, y'all. You're probably gonna buy an Ultra Act figure. Goated. I'd love an Ultra Act figure. I like their style. I like the stylistic nature of Ultra Act. Alright, chat, let's take our bets. How long will it take me to get the last 200 subscribers for my 1,000 subscribers? I think it took like a month to get from 7 to 800, so I'm gonna guess like, I don't know. I'll have to keep doing it rather consistently, but I'm gonna guess 4 months maximum. Just a guess. I definitely think I'll get it by the end of the year. Just need a few more ender pearls. Just need a few more ender pearls. The problem is, aren't the Ultra Act figures, like, out of, what's the word? Out of... Like, they don't make them anymore, do they? Because, like, they got replaced by SH Figure Arts, right? So, probably 2 months. Yeah, that's my thinking. Like, listen, chat, my growth has actually sped up quite a bit. Because I was, like, 500 subscribers, like, just a few months ago. Like, 500. It took me years to get there, chat. And it'll probably just take me, like, a year max to get the other 500. So, but whereas before it took me like 5 years to get those 500. So, and that's always a theory of mine I've had, is that once I get some growth going, it'll snowball. And actually, that's what I've seen, chat. It does appear to be snowballing. I do appear to be growing faster. So chat, tell all your friends about me. Tell all your... Yeah, capture that Enderman, yeah! Yeah, so tell your friends about me. Help me to grow to 1,000 subscribers. Post, like, propaganda in your school. Because we need that 1,000 subscribers, chat. We need that 1,000 subscribers. Post it on the streets. Post about it in your bio. Yeah. I will be having a month off soon. I would like to do at least one long form what if in that time. Maybe two. Because I have like half the scripts ready for what if I wrote Godzilla vs. Ultraman. So like a hypothetical movie script. And chat, I honestly think I'm cooked with what I've got so far. I just have to figure out how to end it. So, like, I don't want to J.J. Abrams this, right? Set up, like, some cool premise, and then, like, oh, they were all dead the whole time. Like, what? Oh, somehow Palpatine returned. Like, what? Seriously? Oh, somehow Belial returned. Chat. Like, the problem isn't villains returning, clearly, because Ultraman Belial returning... Well, okay. The problem isn't them returning from the dead. The problem is that, with Palpatine, like, him returning from the dead kind of invalidated Darth Vader's story a little bit. Like, how he sacrificed his life to end the Sith to make sure Palpatine would never return. And Palpatine returns anyway, so it's like, what was it for? But with Belial, like, there wasn't really that much of a story to undermine there. Like, Zero fought him once. There wasn't really that much of a personal rivalry going on, so it didn't really undermine any of Zero's story to have him return. However, at this point, having, like, the same version of Belial return might undermine Jeed's story a little bit. Which is why it's interesting that they brought back, like, an alternate version of Belial. Oh, I don't know, chat. Like, having the original Belial return from the dead and having Jeed, redeem him would actually complete his story, I think. So I take it back. But it seems like we're going to be... It seems like we're going to be doing that, with, like, the parallel isotope version of Belial. So I'm very much looking forward to seeing how Jeed, redeems this version of Belial, because I fully believe it's going to happen. Have I watched Andromelos? I have not watched any tokusatsu that is not directly Ultraman. Except, I guess, half of Power Rangers, like the Americanized tokusatsu. And that's really just because I want to finish the Ultraman series before I move on to, like, Kamen Rider and stuff. Kamen Rider's next on my list. But I'm actually, like, halfway through Ultraman Leia right now, and after that, I'll have 5 shows to get through. I'll have The Return of Ultraman, Ace, Taro, the anime, like the original anime, like from '79, and Cosmos. Speaking of chat, I want your thoughts about Ultraman Cosmos, spoiler free, the show, if any of you have seen it. Because I only have like that show left to watch, and then I'll have watched like the whole mainstream Heisei era shows. And when I say mainstream, I'm like not counting the Heisei Ultra 7 miniseries or Heisei Ultra Q. Yes, that's the one. The Star Ultraman. You love that? So you think I should watch that one next? I might just do that. Jonius. Yes, Jonius. Okay, we just need 6 more, bro. We're like well on our way. My sword's about to break though. My beautiful sharpness 1 sword. I love Jonius's character. He seems really cool in the Ultra Galaxy Fight show movies. And like that's what I really want, chat. I want to be able to finish the Ultraman series before the next Ultra Galaxy Fight. So I know like who everyone is. Except I guess Andrew Melos. You watch a few episodes of Cosmos and you liked it. Yeah. Alright. So, I don't know, I'm conflicted though, because I kind of want to, like, go through the Showa era for Pacifist Ultraman. He didn't do anything to redeem Basical. Oh no, chat. He almost finished it on even. Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, I saw that it's on, like, I think it's on Tubi, so I'll be watching it over there. Yeah, I heard about that. I'd say it's a shame, but, like, Tsuburaya is releasing, like, all of those shows officially now. So, it's not like Toho deleting, like, videos of, like, Abura Horror of the Deep and Son of Godzilla and then just not releasing them for a few years. Because it was Abura, Son of Godzilla, and Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla for a few years were unfindable in the States. Gotta go now. See you, Gavion. They were unfindable in the States for a little while. Fortunately, Tubi now carries pretty much the entire show era. Well, a little less now, I think. But, like, you can find that stuff in, like, Prime and stuff. But, like, before, they were just, like, taking it off, and then you just couldn't find it, and, like, what are you doing? If you're not gonna publish it yourself, why bother? But it seems like they are publishing it themselves now, so. And I think that's kind of part of the reason why Tsuburaya finally decided to delete Even F's channel, because it's, like, right after they did that, they started announcing, like, they were putting, like, Ultraman Powered and Great on Blu-ray. So, I think they were kind of doing a preliminary sweep. And I can appreciate that. Like, if you're gonna release it, like, I feel like you have the right, if you're gonna release it to America, I feel like you have the right to make sure that you own the rights to it in America. I think that's fair. I just, like, hate it when they don't make it available. And it's like the Stop Killing Games thing, where there's, like, a movement now to, like, stop making games that basically die when you stop supporting it. Like, when you stop putting the online stuff into it. And, like, yeah, I agree with that. Like, games should be playable forever. Fortunately, Chayo is not much of a problem these days. Fortunately, they don't seem to be a problem at all anymore. Like, they've lost. They have lost all their rights to Ultraman. Woo! Yeah! Tsuburaya for the win! Ultraman belongs with the father of Tokusatsu. It's simple as that. Chayo can keep their grubby hands to themselves. Maybe if they actually Maybe if they actually rack their brain, they could come up with half an interesting tokusatsu character. I actually don't know what Chayo makes other than Ultraman knockoffs, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, Supro, yeah. Yeah. But we were talking about it in the Discord, and I still stand by that if Chayo had won, it would suck, it'd be unfair, but I don't think it'd be devastating to the Ultraman franchise, because you have to keep in mind that Tsuburaya still owns, like, all the new Ultraman they make. Like, so, they own everything past, like, undisputedly, they have the rights to distribute, every Ultraman made, other than the 6 Ultra Brothers, when that was in contention with Chayo. But fortunately, they won the 6 Ultra Brothers back. Favorite Michael Jackson song? such an unusual comment, but listen, I don't know a lot of Michael Jackson songs, but I kind of like I'm bad, you know it. And also like I think Just Beat It is like a Michael Jackson song. Like a Michael Jackson fight song. I've heard some of the Jackson 5 songs. They had Ultra Father too. Oh well, that would have sucked. But it wouldn't have been detrimental, in my opinion. Like, definitely not to say that Chayo deserves anything, but I don't think it would have been detrimental to Tsuburaya had Chayo won. My bad rendition is so cheesy. I love. I'm bad. Yeah, I'm not a Michael Jackson chat. Okay, we just need 3 more Ender Pearls. We need some Ender Pearls. I'm just gonna start saying every Minecraft item like I'm Jack Black. Flint and Steel. Chat, we are well on our way to killing the Ender Dragon. The Ender Dragon. And then I'm going to become the Dragon Warrior. This will be, I think, my 4th or 5th time killing the Ender Dragon in survival. 4th, I think. I used to just kind of mess around on Minecraft, build stuff, you know, like normal people do. And then I started watching, like, Dream manhunts, and I'm like, you know what? If he can do that with, like, 10 people chasing him, I can probably do that. Like, 10 people in one life, chat. If he can do that, I can probably do that without people chasing me and with unlimited lives. So, have I heard about Go Diego? I have not, chat. I have not heard about that. I'm sorry. I'm honestly not the biggest. I'm not the most knowledgeable tokusatsu nerd. I missed it 6 days ago. Thankfully, I'm not late this time. Yeah. Welcome in. It's just waiting for these Endermen to spawn. Yeah, if you have any versus battle questions, I'd love to answer those right now, or at least give my preliminary take on it, meaning like my first impressions on who would win. And then maybe do some more research on it. But unfortunately, I'm not very knowledgeable about any tokusatsu franchise other than Ultraman. When it comes to Ultraman, though, I know a lot. I know, like, a crazy amount. I like to specialize. Okay, Ultraman and Godzilla. Godzilla was my first. But, like, when it comes to, like, tokusatsu heroes, like superheroes, not very knowledgeable about that, chat. Can you believe, chat, though, that Goji guy still hasn't seen, like, Shin Ultraman and, like, Ultraman Orb? I keep telling him in his live streams, you gotta watch Ultraman Orb. But he doesn't listen to me. I think he's seen like Zet though, or like parts of Zet, or maybe I might be wrong about that. He's seen Blazer though, and Blazer is all right, but I don't think it's everything people make it out to be when compared to other Ultramen. Your mom was scrolling through YouTube and found Ultraman Mebius. Cool. My mom loves Ultraman Mebius. Like, that's her favorite show. Like, I was watching Mebius for the first time. It was, like, in the living room. One with the fish monster. I think I know which one you're talking about. That's the one that kind of ties into the episode of Return of Ultraman, right? Where the humans kind of just, like, bully this alien guy trying to live a peaceful life. Anyway, chat, I was watching Mebius in the living room. I was, like, halfway through Mebius. And so Mom comes in, she, like, fixes herself some food, and then she kind of just sits down for a minute. And then we watched, like, the entire second half of the Mebius series together. And she loved it, chat. That and Jeed. And I wasn't expecting that because she didn't really want to watch, like, the new gen stuff at first. Or, like, anything beyond the Showa era, really. But she actually got hooked on Mebius, and then, like, I showed her Orb and Jeed and Zet. The wood fish. Oh, yeah, no, I remember that one. The one where the monster used the wooden fish as a club. Yeah. With the fat wood guy. Right. I barely remember that. Oh, but you know which character I love, though? I love the, I think in the sub I watched, they called him the adjutant or whatever. But, like, the guy who's got, like, the aid, and he's, like, always worrying about how much money Guys is spending on, like, defeating the monster, and still a tribute to Return. It is? Okay, I'll admit, chat, I've actually watched half of Return of Ultraman already. So, I say that I need to watch Return of Ultraman, but, like, I've already seen half of it. But it's been so long since I've seen it that I don't really remember that much of it. So I'm gonna have to rewatch all of it all over again. With some shows, I do, like, watch, like, a few episodes, like, the first 10 episodes, I watch the first 10 episodes of, like, Gaia, and then watch the first 10 episodes of Leo. And sometimes I'll drop them for a while, and then come back. Like, I'll be like, oh yeah, I remember-ish where I left off. I remember the episode I left off on. And so I'll continue with the episode after that. But I don't really remember Return of Ultraman enough to do that. I think I remember some of the episodes vaguely, but I remember less than I remember. So, I'm gonna have to just rewatch it from the start, honestly. Can't afford a monster every week? That was pretty much Ultraman Nexus. It spends so much money on the suit design, they're like, okay, we're gonna have to use this for the next half of the show. It's just gonna be an Ultraman Nexus fighting this monster for, like, the next 20 episodes. I'm kidding, chat, but it was kind of like that. I'm exaggerating. But no, it was fun. Nexus did it smart because they made, like, mini arcs involving that kaiju. And that was smart. Like, so they blew a bunch of money on, like, these kaiju costumes, and then they kind of excused it by making a good story that involved the kaiju being there for a few episodes. And I think that was smart. I think it was actually maybe a wiser use of money than making, like, cheaper monster suits to be used in only one episode. Not that I mind when they only use, like, one monster a week, but I think it was smart of them, especially for Nexus. Ginga also did it. They reused suits. Right, but that was still, like, a monster episode, right? I don't remember them reusing monsters a whole lot. So maybe they reused suits, but I don't think they... I liked Ginga, I'm not gonna lie. It wasn't perfect, but... Okay. guy. This one's just hanging out on a cliff. I'm not even sure I really want to come get this guy down or not. You also can't hate Ginga too much because it did give us like the entire new generation era. But yeah, that's kind of when they thought that Ultraman was dying and Ginga would be like the last Ultraman. And so they made him like super OP, and then they're like, oh wait, people like Ultraman again? Let's keep doing this. But we also have to depower Ginga because he can't be like the final boss of Ultraman anymore. But I find it hilarious that Ace was like, that they included the line in Zet where Ace is like, I named you Zet because you're gonna be like the last Ultraman. And like, why? Like, bro, Super Saiyan knew that Zet wouldn't be the last Ultraman. Why include that line? Like, they knew full well that that was nonsense. Ginga also featured the Balta. Did it? I don't remember the Baltans in Ginga. Ginga S. Okay. I remember Gon Q in Ginga S. That was interesting. That was actually kind of like my introduction to Gon Q. That was before I watched Gaia, so. Man, these Endermen are just like, they're afraid of me now. So. Watch out for this hole. I don't want to fall down to like the Hollow Earth chat. Where are the Endermen, bro? I mean, I probably have enough pearls already, but I just want to farm as many as I can to be safe. I just rewatched Zet with my friend a while ago. I rewatched half of Zet, chat. I think I've watched it like 3 times in total, but I guess 3.5 times now. I rewatched the Ace episode. Yeah. That was a good episode, chat. So, chat. I'm gonna do a bit of YouTube poll, actually. I'm halfway through Leo right now. And I'm enjoying it. So, but when I finish Leo, I need to figure out which Ultraman should I watch next? After. So after I finish Leo, I'm like on episode 30 out of 33 out of 51 right now. My options are Taro, Ace, Cosmos, Jonius. Actually, I'm going to put Taro and Ace together to make room for Return of Ultraman. And if Taro and Ace wins, you can tell me which one. Return. Alright. Those are all my options. The Toku community is growing slowly. It is, chat. Honestly, it's very heartening to see the attention that Ultraman is getting in the US. It's not like a ton, but we've got Rising, and honestly, Rising was a huge coup for us. It was like #1 on Netflix for a while or something like that. We got Rising. We got an English dub of Teo releasing at the same time as the Japanese, which is crazy, chat. That's just insane. We got an English dub of Omega on Amazon. Like just a few years ago, like, they were not bothering with... Oh, this guy's just suffocating. Tie between Cosmos and Jonius. Alright, I heard someone say that Ultraman Jonius is... Ultraman Cosmos is boring. Poor guy. So chat, give me your best defense of Cosmos. Is it boring? By the way, I'm pretty sure this was a Nexus fan saying it, so, nothing against Nexus fans. I'm sorry. I love Nexus, actually. But just context for what this person's personal taste might be like. I do love Nexus, though. Not as much as some people, but like, honestly, Ultraman the Next is one of my favorite Ultraman movies. Like, Ultraman the Next, I think, is better than Ultraman Nexus, the show. I'm not gonna lie, chat. It's like a great, like, almost 2000s Western superhero, kind of gritty style retelling of the original Ultraman show, where you have this guy who does not want to be Ultraman. He's being hounded by the government, and he's being hunted down by, like, this crazy... It's good, but also not. Okay, chat. I'll tell you what, if this is about the fight scenes, maybe the fight scenes aren't as fun for some people. Well, I'll tell you this right off the bat. I'm actually a fan of Ultraman Powered, and those fight scenes suck. I will not defend those fight scenes, but I like the show overall. I like giant monsters that look cool, and giant Ultramen that also look cool. I love the suits of Ultraman Powered, chat. I'm not gonna lie. They should have definitely tried to find a better balance between aesthetics and maneuverability. But if that's Cosmos' problem, that, like, the fights are boring, then, like, I don't mind. What I do mind is if Ultraman Cosmos is, like, super preachy, like he was in Origin Saga. When, like, Juggler cut down in the tree and they're all like, you're the worst person ever. And Juggler's just like, what did I do? I stopped a war. Like, I don't know if Juggler did the right thing, chat. But, like, I don't feel like they had a right to come down on him as hard as they did. That's my thoughts on it. Me too, what? But, like, I don't like it. Like, of course you shouldn't kill something that you don't need to. But you don't have to get overly preachy about it, okay? And also, sometimes you need to kill the kaiju. I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes you got no choice. I think Cosmos does recognize that from what I've heard of it, but, like, Ultraman in general, like, they know it's okay to kill a kaiju when you have to defend lives. Which is exactly what I think about that. You gotta defend your people, you know? Just don't be ruthless about it. Honestly, chat, I think this stream's going a lot better than it was last stream. I feel like I kind of was not very entertaining last stream. I kind of just, was a bit boring, honestly. Wasn't talking enough. I was just trying to get through the, like, hunting the blazes. So, but I think we're making good conversation, chat. So it's a tie between Cosmos and Jonius right now, huh? I was kind of thinking Taro, because I know that's kind of like the one that connects the Ultraman universe a lot, right? And, like, the Ultra Brothers. And I do love those crossover episodes. I love that Dan Moriboshi, the GOAT, like, the second best alien captain ever, third best captain ever, is in Ultraman Leo. Oh, I kind of hate how abusive he is to, excuse me, I'm gonna need tissue. I hate how abusive he is to Leo, though. It's just hard to watch. At least for like the first 20 episodes. He seems to have mellowed out a bit. But anyway, I do like his character in Leo. I like seeing, like, the Ultra Brothers return. Well, I actually haven't seen them return in Leo yet. I haven't gotten to that episode. You know who the best captain is? I think I can take a guess as who you're gonna say, especially since you spelled it with a K. The Crazy Gone episode from Cosmos was my favorite when watching it. Crazy Gone? Isn't he from 7? It's only worth watching the Cosmos movie. Oh wait, Cosmos got a vote over Jonius. Which one? I've seen the first Cosmos movie. That was pretty good. So, Bolt-on staging, you're saying it's not worth it to watch Cosmos the series? Dang. I can probably make do with the ender pearls I have right now. I guess. The movie. Like the first one? First Contact? Cosmos is winning. Okay, yeah, chat. Cosmos did win, like, the other polls I put up, too. Well, the first time I put up a poll, I put up Dinah, because I hadn't seen that yet. And Dinah won. I watched Dinah. Dinah is one of my favorite Ultramans now. I think he blows Tiga and Gaia out of the water. I loved, Dinah's character, Shin Asuka. I loved the captain, Captain Hibiki. Honestly, if Juggler was not a captain in a series, he would be my favorite captain ever. Honestly, he probably deserves the title of best captain, but I'm gonna let my bias continue to make me pick Juggler over him. Sorry, Captain Hibiki, but he's just the best, the most lovable captain. You think those tears are gonna protect your... Yeah, he was super hard, and he was super hard in Gen in Leo. Which episode was the Jeep thing from? That's the Cosmos version. I don't get that. Cosmos version of what? Alright, we've got 20. We only need 12, technically, to light the portal. So, I'm going to... Hold on. I'm going to save my cords. And I'm going to come back. I'm going to pack up my camp. And, like, set up camp here. With, like, a new ender pearl. Nether portal. The nether portal. So chat, I gotta find my way home. So this way's the... This way's the nether fortress, I think. Because I really don't want to risk, I don't want to risk bringing my valuable blaze rides and, ender pearls across all of this. So we're just gonna... Okay, first I want to find the fortress. That'll be like my point of reference. Then... Dang. I might be a low-key bit lost. Okay, hold on. I've got some chords written down. I think it's 190. Wait, no. 239, 970. Wait. 191, 653, I think. Wait, no. It's this way. Poor Strider creatures. Dinah's great, yeah. Dinah is terrific. Okay, chat. Kind of cooked. Like, hold on. So I think that, yeah, I don't think I can get down safely. I'm not gonna lie. Too bad you can't. Too bad you cannot water bucket here, because so finding the ender portal, yeah. So I'm gonna try the second set of chords. Actually, I think that's where my portal is. 191, 653. I don't know if that's right, actually. No, that's not right. Home. Okay, home is 1,462, so it should be somewhere along the, it should actually be kind of like this way, I think. Yeah, okay, just making sure I still have my gold. Dude, I've just, like, left this for a few days, and, I'm lost. Well, Ultra Series, what I recommend to a new viewer? There's a few. It depends on the person. Like, that's one thing I always held to as a Godzilla fan, is, like, what Godzilla movie I'd recommend to a new person, a new fan, would depend on which fan. If they're into, like, sci-fi fantasy, probably the original Ultraman. Probably. If they're into, like, more character-driven, I'd recommend Orb. And, if they're into, I don't know, action, lots of monster action, I would recommend, what would I recommend for that one? I know there's, like, a good pick sitting on the top of my brain. Maybe Leo? Leo's such a weird show, though. So what's a good one for monster action? Ginga? Ginga's got some good action. So, overall, I'd probably recommend something like Gaia, maybe. Because I think Gaia is a bit like Nexus in that it does have, like, a good overarching plot. It's got some good character development, especially when it comes to Fujimiya. But it's just not, like, as unbearably bleak as Nexus. Well, not to say that Nexus is, like, hopeless or anything, or that it's just, like, edgy. It's not, but it might be a bit much for, like, a first-time viewer of Ultraman. Especially since it's such an unusual example of Ultraman. And so that's why I think Gaia is, like, a more balanced version of Nexus in some ways. And so I'd probably recommend Gaia. Gaia Appreciation Squad, yes. Gaia is goated. I liked Tiga. Tiga was a great show. But I find it a little bit like the Blazar of the Heisei era, where it's like, yes, it's good, but it's not like it's not the best Ultraman show ever made, like people make it out to be. I think that Blazar's overhyped. It's good, but overhyped. And I think that Tiga, I honestly think that Dinah and Gaia are better than Tiga, is the thing. Like, Tiga was good, but Dinah and Gaia are better, especially Dinah. Oh yeah, I think I'd recommend Dinah for a good character-driven Ultraman, too. Because, like, Shin Asuka, like, and the things he has to go through, the humility he has to learn, it's goated, chat. Like, that is some great character, that is some great character development right there. Come on, bat it back. PvP. Daigo as a character is kind of bland. Yes, exactly, chat. In fact, I feel like the whole cast, I mean, they're okay. They're not bad, but they're like, they feel like less flavorful versions of, oh, I got the disc. They feel like less flavorful versions of other Ultraman characters, is the best way to put it. They're not bad, they're just not as good. Is this even the same nether portal? Oh, whatever. Okay, 191, 60, 53. Like, I feel like I'm going in circles or something. Yeah. Characters of great or just people showing up for a paycheck. Talking about Ultraman great. I think they were alright. I think they were okay. Like, no, they weren't the most standout characters, but I think they were right for, like, I don't know, an Australian TV show. Like, ow. I'm so glad this wasn't, like, a bottomless pit. I mean, it's Australian TV. How good can their characters be? I mean, come on, come on. UNA. Okay. I am not good at navigation. Yep, I'm back where I started. I did one, like, giant circle. What's the first thing I'd do with a 3D printer? Learn how to actually make 3D models. I'm not gonna lie, chat. I tried. I made like a rudimentary juggler 3D model. It was okay, but it's like a PS1 character. So 125. So tree parkour. Like, just need to. Bro. What? What'd I say? Oh. Yeah, I know. I'm not great at Minecraft, chat. Ah. Oh, great. This biome. Try to... 125. I feel like my portal should be close, but like, oh yeah. Like... It's this way, chat. I think. I'm gonna go find my nether portal a few minutes later. Don't, I'm not a navigator, chat. Ow. Ah. Oh, the back. So, Yeah. I don't know, maybe I'd pay for some 3D models and just print those at first, but I'd like to really learn how to make my own stuff. Otherwise, I might as well just buy from Bandai. But I do like doing the clay work, like I showed you the, oh, like, back here, got my clay work Godzilla Ultima. Show that off. So, I don't know 3D printing, but I do know how to make this. It's one of my favorites, and that's completely clay. I've got this. It's not as good as the Ultima in my opinion, but it's all right. I made this off of a fan Godzilla called Yokai no Taito, by Hardy Maximus, and that's what I based it off of. Just a red man. Ha ha ha. All right. Yeah. All right. Back to Minecraft. All right. I'm mining. My way to where I'm pretty sure my. Blah blah blah. Wow. What? Not gonna lie, I very much suck at navigation. Also, the coordinates, like, I don't like having it open very much because, like, it's blinding me, chat. I just can't see where I'm going. But I, like, need to know where I'm going. So... just use Mebanavi? Yeah, no, I understand. I understand. They got Teo Navi on Ultraman Teo now. One thing I didn't like about Mebius was that the Mebanavi was not translated in English. Like, where are the subtitles, chat? Like, everything else is translated in English, but they're like, for like, the interesting lore bits, they're like, oh, you can figure this out yourself. Like, what? Come on, bro. Come on, man. Yeah, I'm honestly kind of angry at the subtitle industry because, like, they so often drop the ball. When I used to watch Netflix, like, okay, chat, don't make fun of me when I say I used to watch Frasier a lot. I liked sitcoms back in the day when I was, like, 5. But, like, the subtitles of that were just atrocious because, every other line, the subtitler would just write something, like, unintelligible. Unintelligible. Like, what do you mean unintelligible? Even I understood what he said. Even I understood what he said, chat. And I'm half deaf. That's why I use subtitles. So, yeah, that's... oh, there's my bridge. So, that's, but I see that so often. And otherwise, they just abridge what the person actually said. Like, the subtitles of Godzilla 98, it's like, Nick Tatopoulos. Patrick Tatopoulos is like the real life dude who designed Godzilla '98. So Nick Tatopoulos, the character named after him, interesting fact, is talking about his 3-year study of the Chernobyl earthworm, right? It's kind of a big part of his character that he studies, like, the effects of radiation on biology. The subtitles just said, you interrupted my worm project. Like, okay. That tells us nothing, chat. That's just so lazy. But also kind of funny. But lazy. It's important. He studies the effects of Chernobyl on earthworms. Like, radiation. That's kind of what the point of Godzilla is. Like, okay. Whatever, chat. That one's not that bad, though. Like, it's bad when... But, like, okay, the reason why it takes me off so much is because these subtitles are made for deaf people. And there's, like, these subtitle people out there putting, like, the least effort into their subtitles. When it's supposed to help deaf people. And, like, come on, man. So, that's what I don't like about the subtitle industry. Like, clearly, these companies just don't care. They get, like, the laziest people for the jobs, probably pay them, like, 5 cents a week to write these subtitles. Like, honestly, if I was paid that much, I probably wouldn't put that much effort in either. I'm kidding, chat. But, I mean, heck, if they paid me that little, I wouldn't be doing it in the first place. But, you know what I mean. Like, it just bugs me. Like, deaf people have to pretty much guess what's being said with these subtitlers. Rant over, I think. Sorry, chat. Got a little sidetracked. We do a little ranting. So yes, fan subs are better. 100% agreed. Because fans actually care. Okay, wow. Get it off of me. So risky. That's why I didn't want to bring, like, my, like, ender pearls over this stupid thing. Long rant about why some companies put close to zero effort on subs. Exactly. It makes my blood boil. Anyway, but I'll try not to talk about it. Try not to talk about it, chat. There we go. I got the stuff for that. I've got the stuff for that. I only watch fan subtitles so I can understand what they said. Exactly, chat. Like, zero effort, bro. You can put a little more effort in. Get some coal. Yeah, we're just packing up, chat. Get this hay. I'll probably get rid of that copper. I want a bed. I need a bed, chat. But I don't want to... Oh, wait, I can just steal from this village. Like a pillager. So yes. We do a little ranting on this channel, I'm not gonna lie. Excuse me, sir. I need your bed. Thank you. Get some wood too, just to set up a companies. We don't care about deaf people. Fans, here's the entire show for free with subtitles on YouTube. Don't snitch. Yes, chat. Yes, chat. Yes. Exactly. that another ruined portal? Bruh. Don't snitch. Don't snitch, chat. Don't snitch. Snitches don't get to watch good subtitles. There's a ruined nether portal. Alright, we're gonna collect some of this. Because I do want to make some ender chests. Really should have brought some eyes of ender with me, I'm not gonna lie. Me and this zombie are just chilling right now. Ah, I thought we were chilling. I should use revive the... I don't know what that means, bro. Oh, you weren't finished writing? Revive the community? Honestly, chat, I think we're revived. Or at least reviving. Basically for Toku YouTubers. Really? I have to look that up. Revive the community. I have to look that up, chat. I've never heard about that. Where's my books? Oh, I should take some flint and steel. Fan films and all. Ooh, I love me some fan films. Love me some tokusatsu fan films. There's pretty much nothing better than like a good Godzilla fan film. And Ultraman, but Godzilla honestly I think has the better fan film community, or used to. But Zone Fighter is a great exception to that rule, because Zone Fighter is made with like better than stuff. Oh, and I'm not gonna lie. Oh, there, that one Chinese channel that does like fan films that are like look better than the actual Ultraman. I'm not gonna lie. If you look up like the Ultraman Tiga fan film, and there's like they like have like a half-hour one. That's who I'm talking about, chat. No, I'm sure other people have done half-hour long Tiga fan films too, so it might not necessarily be what I'm talking about, but whatever. Alright. Hi-ho, hi-ho, it's off to work we go. Hi-ho, 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 hi-ho. Oh, I do want as much obsidian as I can get. Seriously, y'all leave me alone, bro. Neo Ultimate Hero. Is that the one with Powered? I've seen that one. That was a good one. I like how sometimes when you hit the zombie, it just pauses for a second as if considering its life options. It's just a little thing, but it's funny to me, chat. Let's see. Bro, these zombies though. Are you kidding me? Maybe I shouldn't hit this guy. Nah, the zombie. Yeah, chat. The zombies don't... They're not known for their brains. That's why they want everyone else's. Alright. Chat, I think we're well on our way to killing the what's it called? Oh, the Ender Dragon. I can't believe I forgot the Ender Dragon's name. Chat, I am so bad at this. Whew. Go live. I'm telling myself it's just 5 more minutes. I'm feeling my eyes get heavy again, but we won't sleep. No, we won't sleep. I don't know if you know that song, chat, but it was written for the Dream SMP back when they used to stream at 4 a.m. and keep everyone awake for lore, for Minecraft lore. Chat, I wasn't a part of it, but I miss it. I wish I was a part of the Dream SMP community when it was at its prime. Midway? Midway to what? Killing the Ender Dragon? No, I'm a lot closer to Midway, actually. Pretty sure. Oh, I need to kill that Enderman. Please drop a pearl. Boat strap for the win. Come on, get in the boat. Yeah. Man, I killed an Enderman and all I got for it was a stupid block of grass. There's another one. Why are there so many right now? Just in my room watching some random guy playing Minecraft and talking about Toku. This is the life. Thank you, chat. Thank you, chat. I think this is the life, too. I'm in my room playing Minecraft and talking about Toku while people watch me. It's great. This is all I ever wanted. No, I did want to used to be... Well, actually, I never used to want to be a Minecraft YouTuber. I always wanted to be Godzilla. That was always my thing. I don't know. I kind of feel that desire now that I've seen, like, Technoblade and stuff and, like, realized how cool they are. But, I'll tell you... The guy I used to watch all the time was Dan TDM. He was and is the GOAT. So... Alright. Alright, I'm gonna have to peril that journey across the nether with all this good stuff in my inventory. It's scary, chat. We used to watch Dan TDM. Yes, 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 we did. Oh, the Stickman game? I'm sorry, I'm not familiar with that one, chat. I only ever watched his Minecraft stuff, I'm pretty sure. Throw this away. Doot, doot, doot. Don't need that. Put that away. Alright, chat, let me pull up the chords. I took a picture. Looks like we've got 179, 816. 179, 816. So yeah, I'm very scared right now. I'm making a perilous journey with a lot of valuable stuff. But I've done this a million times before. Shouldn't be too bad, chat. I want to get high up to avoid the pigs, the pig monsters. Man, I almost fell. Really just kind of You used to think TDM meant to the moon. Yeah, I'm not sure if I really remembered what it stood for. Like, I know now it stands for the diamond minecart, but I'm not sure if like 2-year-old me got it or not. Hello there, and welcome back to the diamond minecart. Oh yeah. That was the life. Fortunately, the coast is clear. Dan TD Moriboshi. Ah. Oh, that'd be a funny crossover. I saw a video of Dan Moriboshi at G-Fest speaking English for the first time. Oh, chat, I wish I could be there. I wish I could be there. What a legend. What a legend. But see, that's the thing. Like, Ultraman is finally growing. I mean, I could be wrong, but, like, I feel like this is the first time we're getting, like, this much Ultraman stuff at G-Fest. Like, Ultraman guests and Ultraman events, like the stage show Ultraman Connection put on at G-Fest. Like, I could be wrong, but I feel like this is the first time it's really happening like this. So, yeah, the tokusatsu community as a whole has grown. Not to mention, like, the ton of Kamen Rider costumes. And a few Ultraman costumes, like mine, and someone else made an Ultraman Arc costume. Goated, by the way. I'm gonna watch this on my computer now, so I probably won't interact that much. Oh, okay, that's cool. That's cool. Yeah. So, like, I think that, like, the level of community we see in, like, the tokusatsu community we see at G-Fest now is very heartwarming to me. Alright. So... Stairway of Doom. Stairway of Doom. Do 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 do. No. Shoot! 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 Okay. Stupid hoglins. I don't want to really go over there. Not too far now. Like, we're almost to the... $178. $816. So, just a little farther that way. Like, I think that's the floating chest I left behind where I collected some stuff when I was afraid I might die here, so I was like, I'm gonna leave this valuable stuff here to find later. And I'm pretty sure that's pretty close to where I left my stuff this time. So chat, if anyone's still here, what videos might you like me to see next? 816, so it's like 200 blocks this way. Yeah, I think it's here. I just need to not get killed by hoglins. What if I bridged up, actually? Okay, I'm back, since my computer can't hear me. Really? That's weird. So it looks like my fans think I should watch Cosmos next, which is pretty good since watching Cosmos will actually complete my Heisei era journey. So I've watched, once I watch Cosmos, if that's the next one I watch, I will have watched the entire New Gen and Heisei era. So, but for now I'm just going to focus on finishing Leo. 60 episodes, though. That seems like a very long show. But then again, it is just like 10 episodes difference between that and like a normal show era show. But it's still intimidating, chat. almost as intimidating as trying to carry a bunch of valuable resources to wherever I was. But we're seem to be mostly in the clear now. We're pretty much back at the warped biome. And you know, if things go south somehow, at least by setting up my base here, I'll be like really close to the warped forest and the nether fortress. So playing Roblox while watching JP. Sounds cool. Sounds cool. So if something goes terribly wrong, I'll be like in the perfect position to get my stuff back. I just hope the biome I land in is a good one. Alright. Once more into the breach. Oh, this is a good biome. Let me pause and write down the chord. Let me see, what are the chords? New base. X 1352 and Z 6532. All right. Of course, it's nighttime. And I actually don't have many. Oh, there's a village right there, bro. Oh, spawned right in next to a tree too. Nice. So, can I just sleep? Maybe. Just plop down to bed and sleep. There we go. As long as no creepers, no creepies destroy my new base, we'll be fine. Hear me, creeper? Hear me, creeper? Don't destroy my new base. Okay, we're good, chat. Just build like a simple wood house. Ooh, we got a jungle and everything. Oh, I like this place, chat. Actually, probably get some wood in the warped forest. Could get like a nice blue house going. But first, I wanna get a chest so I don't have to bring my valuable stuff into the nether ever again. Oh, I forgot I kind of wanted to leave this tree. Oh well. It was a nice tree. But it's too late now. I can maybe I don't even think I can rebuild it actually. So yeah, get that. I'm just gonna build a small little hut. Put our valuables here. Can't. Should probably make like 2. These guys serious? Okay. And I'm gonna 1, 2, 3. It's nice. And then yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's perfect. 1, 2, and then like that, I'm pretty sure. I know. Roblox Godzilla fan games deleted or don't have a lot of players. Roblox Ultimate games licensed by Super. Really? Seriously? Oh, that's cool. I had no idea. Oh, dang. All right. Got ourselves a nice start. Yeah, I can. Okay, I'm gonna replant. I'm gonna try to replant a tree here. Where was that anyway? Like, where's the root? I don't know. Here. Ultra Neo, and that one other game is licensed. I'm not. I've never played Roblox chat, so I don't know anything about that. Banned games, but just got officially licensed. Ooh, okay. Nice to see Subarai actually cares about their community chat. Alright, I'm gonna build a nice little house before going on an adventure. Chat, if you don't mind, I think I'll go get a coffee. Never mind. No coffee. Thought there was some fresh in the pot, but oh well. It's a big tree. Man. Build another axe, I guess. It's better than most starter houses I built. Okay, get some stairs. Just get a little. Get that later. Should probably do some Ultraman themed builds once I defeat the Ender Dragon. Keep putting my stairs in the wrong place. I'm definitely gonna have to get more wood. Chat, we're cooking. We're cooking. Got our blue house. Should probably make a door. Some windows too. Crazy stuff happening in the Toku community. Really? Like what? ADKP? Who is that, chat? I have no idea. Is that a YouTuber? Is that a company? Someone sending threats? I don't know these guys, chat. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't know there were that many Toku Burt Playground stealing videos. I did not know there were that many Toku community people. Chat, trust me, I'm not gonna get involved in some stupid controversy like that. Probably. I mean, I don't think there's anything controversial about what I do. Pretty sure. Okay, I'll tell you, I think the most controversial thing I've done is I used some in some of my like animatics, just some of them. I traced over pictures from like Ultraman shows. I'm not stealing anyone's artwork. I'm not stealing anyone's artwork. I just like, for some of the frames, I traced like the actual Ultraman TV show. But that's like the most controversial thing I've done. And it's not anything that comic book creators don't do. Like, comic book creators do that all the time. Now, granted, they're not usually like the most reputable comic book creators, but they do it. And I just did it to like speed up the process. So, but like, yeah, that's it. I don't know. Is that bad? Like, I'll say, like, the artworks where you see me, like, doing the speed art, like, obviously that's 100% mine. I don't even know how I could fake it. With, like, with, like, a fully recorded speed artwork. I mean, maybe there's a way, but, I don't know. There's actually probably a way to fake everything, I'm not gonna lie, chat. But, like, yeah, if I get into controversy, it's not going to be anything crazy. Trust me. Unless someone's lying their butt off. That's a good looking house. I mean, I don't think it's that bad a thing for artists to trace if they're transparent about it. Like a Balton staging, I know he traced some of my work sometimes for his Absolute Ultraman stuff, like Geed Royal Mega Master, which was based on my Absolute Geed, and his sphere-infected Absolute Ultraman, but he's not, like, lying about it, chat, so... And I'm certainly not mad. So... Probably go to sleep. I only copied the poses. No, like, I can see, like, listen, don't take this the wrong way. I'm not like accusing you of anything. I'm just saying, like, I don't I don't think it's always bad. Like, excuse me. YouTube makes it so hard to find you. I'm not gonna lie. I find my own channel easier than I find your channel when I look up your name.
You know, they still make Godzilla.
Which is the...
So, I just gotta, like,
This year?
look up one of my videos, find one of your comments, and,
Ultraman and Ultradad from...
There we go. You did trace almost during all of Baltanuary. Yeah. No, here. I'm gonna set OBS. I kind of set OBS to, yeah, see? But, like, you're obviously not trying to hide it. Like, my logo's right there, so I don't care. 300 views. Congratulations on 300 views, by the way, on that. But yeah, most of your stuff's not traced. That's not what I'm saying. So, what am I looking for? I'm looking for the sphere thing. Wait, hold on. What's this one? Oh, okay. Yes, absolute peak cinema chat. Bolton Juggler. Yes. I love this one. So stylistic, too. I love it. Anyway, hold on, just wanna... Yes, beautiful. Anyway. So, I'll show you where I traced. It was... I used it a bit during this comic. Like, I traced the Balial here, I traced a little bit of Tragear here. I traced this face here. I mean, it's kind of obvious, and I was despairing about it in the description, or I think I added that later, I'm not gonna lie. And there's, I think, one more thing I might have traced. Here we go. Show you chat. Gotta delete some of that. All right. I had like a Minecraft screenshot, or I found a Minecraft screenshot on the internet, and I used that to trace some of these houses in the background. So just some of these houses here. But you can barely see them anyway. And nothing else is traced here. So I think I might have done that. It's but it's not something I usually do. I just do it to speed up the process. Like this picture of Herobrine I made was actually for an animatic project, so uh so yeah, I hope you don't feel too harshly about me doing that, chat. I like barely use it, and when I do, I don't use it that much. Just for like animatics and stuff. But like all the speed art like on my channel, like all that stuff's 100% mine. So I don't know. What do you think, chat? Am I in the wrong for that, or am I just, I don't know. I'll tell you what though. I've never used AI art. I used AI. Well, I use AI to help me come up with titles sometimes for videos, but like never to actually write the videos. And I used AI one time to remove a logo from a thumbnail, from a picture I was using for a thumbnail, just because I didn't want that logo in my thumbnail. It was like a picture of Ultraman G'd, like from a playset, and so I just used AI to remove the playset logo. But I never use it for art. 100% never use it for art. So, there. That's like all the controversy I can think of. One time is okay. Well, okay, chat, I think it's okay because I wasn't like using it to generate something. I was just using it to remove like a small thing. Like, I wasn't using it to trick anyone to thinking it was my art. I wasn't using it to like generate its own thing. It was just to remove a small little detail. Otherwise, like the thumbnail was it was a picture from an Ultraman G, like the Chinese playsets, where they're like the Ultraman are dressed up with like mythological Chinese characters, kind of like samurai. So no, I didn't use it to make art. I didn't use it to pass it off as my art. So that's the extent of how much I've used it. Yes, I hate AI art too, for the record. Hate it, hate it. Anyway, I've got my house built. Isn't it beautiful? Trying to get Orb Origin the first in the Ultraman Neo game. Cool, cool. Isn't my house beautiful, chat? You're at 947 kills. Dang. Dang. Well, I mean, it sounds impressive to me. I don't know. I've never played, like, Roblox. Ever. True story. True story. Never played Roblox. Key. I wanted to build, like, one good thing before I ended this, speed run. Or not... Calling it a speed run at, like, 11 days is crazy. I'm sorry, like, 3 weeks of playing this game. Okay, so we're gonna craft Alright. Here we go. Finally, bro. We got 20 Eyes of Ender. Let's see, you got Flint of Steel. Look at the Golden Apple. Bring that with me just in case. Got my books. Alright, we're good. Time to start. I think it usually takes like half an hour to find a... Actually, sometimes less. It really depends. It varies wildly. So I'm gonna go here, try to find a clear spot, and where'd it go? Okay. Dang it, it popped. See, that's why I need like 20. So we're gonna go this way a bit. I don't know how far to follow like an eye of Ender. I'm not gonna lie. See, yeah, no, I've got the chords of my new bass written down. The greatest adventure is what lies ahead. Today and tomorrow are yet to be said. The chances, the changes are all yours to make. The mold of your life is in your hands to break. Chat, if you appreciate my singing, give me a thumbs up. That song's from The Hobbit, the animated cartoon from the 70s. The Rankin Bass version. So, but Clamavi de Profundis, my favorite band, or not band, but like music group, did a cover of it, and it's simply wonderful. So yeah, I'm kind of upset. I already used I used one Eye of Ender one time and it already popped. That's crazy. And that's why I need like 20 instead of 12. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure how far I should go out before using another Eye of Ender. If y'all have any idea, let me know. Your impact frames? Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what project you're working on. What project is it? Should have brought a bed. So I can set my spawn point. Oh well. That's a ruined portal underwater. It's weird. Yeah, I'll try to get to this island and... Oh, okay. So y'all working together on another project? I heard y'all... I saw your last project where y'all worked together, and that was pretty good. The Tiga fan film. Which I also had a voice role in. Thank you for including me, Ultraman Fan 1000. I think I left behind some iron. Yeah. I want to try my hand at a little project. Oh, okay, so it's in the ocean somewhere. Great. Great, it's in the ocean. CapCut can't do complex stuff, so I made a bolt-on staging help me. Yeah, I've never used CapCut. I always use Adobe Premiere Pro. If I may ask a bolt-on staging, what program do you use? You do the sound, ABS does the special effects. Ooh. Oh, wow. That's crazy. Might want to put a flash warning on that, though, for more sensitive people. Oh, don't. Oh, don't go in the ravine. Frick. Wait, which way did it go? I think this way? Okay, we'll stop by this monument and try it there. I'm really trying to conserve my pearls, though. Use a light motion and crop out the logo. It's funny. I don't want to get too close. And it's leading me right there. Oh, chat. I lost the pearl. Bro. Oh, it's right there. Okay, go. Surface, surface, surface. Ow. Okay, so I gotta go like right over this. Don't target me, Guardians. Oh, please be on this island. Please don't be in the middle of the ocean. That would suck. Oh, it's... Yep, okay. It's in the middle of the ocean. Okay, so I'm gonna have to, like... You have a friend who uses pirated music software? Chat. This sucks. Ugh. I need a bed. I really should have brought a bed. At any rate, I wanna make something to mark this area. Dang. Okay. Need like. Okay. Not drown, bro. I like being a mosquito. What? Okay. So we're gonna leave this marker here. Try not to drown. Remember these cords just in case. Go to this island, see if I can find some sheep. Because I forgot to make a bed before I left. Ah, boy. Okay, yeah, we got like plains here. We got... Yeah, we can definitely find some sheep. Okay, try to find a way up. Wow, that's a lot of monsters. What the heck? What the heck? Oh, great. The sheep are being guarded by the monsters. What is wrong with this place? Okay. Yeah, got some wool. Got some wool. That means I rule. Two wool. That means I roll twice. Dang, bro. Bro, what was that? Lots of kaijin. Yes. Yes, chat. But I got 3 wool. Oh, I need wood too. Dang it. No, don't make me go back. Okay, I'm gonna have to go back real quick. Like, it's like they were waiting for me, chat. Okay, why? What is wrong with this place? What? Oh no, I didn't mean to break the boat. I'm gonna have to wait till day. Or actually, I'm just gonna have to go a little bit. Yeah, I gotta go like to the birch biome. There'll be less monsters there. Figure Arts Z Earth? Okay. He's not my favorite, I'm not gonna lie. I'm much more waiting for much more waiting for is terrible English. I am much more hyped for Figure Arts Nexus is coming out. Is Noah confirmed? I think there might also be Saga too. We all know JP loves the Earth. Yeah, about as much as you love Taiga. Alright. Alright, our chords are... Why do you haze the Earth again? I'm just not a fan of the humor. It's just not for me. Nothing that serious, I just don't like it. Like, everyone's got their preferred brand of humor, and just not for me. Which is a little too much, just a little too heavy-handed. Same. Like, Taiga is pretty disliked by everyone, but why is Taiga hated? I'm not sure. I think it's a little overhyped too. I don't think most people hate Taiga. I think they just kind of feel indifferent about it. I mean, I know a Baltan Seijin hates Taiga because he said so before in like comments and Discord chat and stuff. But I also think that people don't hate Trigger as much as is hyped up to be. Like, I think that there's kind of basically a myth that people hate Trigger. Like, yeah, some people, but actually a lot of people in the Toku community love Trigger. Or at least like it. I liked it. It just didn't live up to the Tiga hype, but like as its own show, it stands up alright. So the portal should be around here, I think. Right, chat? Right? Story hypes him up for no reason. Yeah. Okay, that's fair. Stupid water. What the heck? I never watched Taiga. Oh. Well, I don't dislike it personally, but stupid water. You only watch Showa and Heisei? Really? You're missing out, bro. New Generation's fire. Like... I might have the wrong location. Then again, these things do spawn in pretty deep sometimes. Watch Omega Arc and Blazer. I mean, those are alright, but they're not like peak New Generation in my opinion. I know a lot of people like them though. I really feel like I have the wrong location. Love the show effects. Same. That's true. Nothing beats the Showa in that regard. I know, but these things spawn so deep. Like, you have no idea. Like, the last few times I've gone looking for a stronghold, it was deep. Dang. But you might be right about that, I'm not gonna lie. Like, how long? Okay, we're pretty much at the bottom. Y'all also watch episode 0 of Taiga. I still need to watch that. It's only like 10 minutes long, so. Bro. Yeah, this is 100% wrong location. So. Go back up. Try to find a more accurate location. All the Showa in one movie. Why isn't my bucket working, bro? Okay, there it is. I wish I'd watched 0 episodes. Bruh. Cosmos also halfway. Yeah. I do definitely need to do my homework on the Showa. Like, I've watched the original Ultraman 7. Oh, and Ultra Q for the record. But like Man 7, 80, and soon Leo. Like I really will be finishing that soon, I'm pretty sure. We're so close. Which way? I think that popped. Is it really underneath this Guardian Temple? Are you serious? I'm getting knocked off course. I can't... What? Okay, I'm gonna try to go around it. Chat, but this is ridiculous. And I've got mining fatigue. And I'm drowning. What is wrong with this playthrough? Dude, it even made me throw slow. Nope, nope, nope. Okay, so it's like here. Ish. Like, okay, we're just gonna try here because I am not invading friggin'. Oh, and I've got mining fatigue, of course. What is wrong with this game? I need milk. I'm gonna try set a marker here. Muppet hecklers. All right. Cows spawn in mushroom biomes. Might as well look since I can't mine. Why is it always raining too? Oh, sheep and pigs. Okay, just try not to get lost. Okay, chat, this really isn't worth it. Thought I'd just try to find a cow. I just need a cow. I think my posture is getting worse. Starting to get gamer posture. There's the monument. I've only got a minute left. Where's the I should have put some torches on it, bro. Okay. Wait, are there two ocean monuments? What? Okay, hold on. I'm gonna 1740, 1680. How many stupid ocean monuments are there? 53. Yeah, this is like a different ocean monument. What the heck? Oh, there it is. You'll also watch an episode of Max. You should finish Max. Like, that's a good show. The one with King Joe? Oh, interesting. And the Zeton episode. Oh, that was a good one. That was a good one, chat. Okay. I do not have miner's fatigue anymore. I want to do like one more check with the pearl. Where'd it go? Oh yes, I think that means it went down, right? Yes. Neos. Neos was goated. Okay, I'm gonna die. Freaking water. Why is every fortress underwater? Like, pretty much every one. There we go. What do you do with a drunken Baltan? What do you do with a drunken... Why are you... This is like so random, bro. Hey, hey, and up she rises. Hey, hey, and up she rises. Hey, hey, and up she rises. Early in the morning. Golden Fortress. Pretty sure we'd be at seas. Oh, right, you're right. Fair point. You have a fair point. I thought it'd be fitting. Yep, it is fitting. Chat. Alright, hopefully it's not so deep. We sail upon the sea to fulfill our destiny. We sail to the shore, we sail through the dragon shore. Dwarves out on the sea, go to scourge our enemy. We will purge the world and more, conquering the dragon shore. Yes, chat. Whoa. Wait a minute. Could this be? Could this be? Could it be? Ow. What broke? I heard a creeper, bro. Oh, mine shaft too. Nice. Okay, don't. Why did they make skeletons? I'm telling you, they make skeletons quicker for some reason. Like a mine shaft in a. Ew, it's cool. Right. Here comes the next part, trying to find the nether portal. Ender portal. This part always sucks. Oh, half is underwater too, dang. What? Scientist pirate? I don't get it. Okay, there's cave spiders here too! Okay, this is a weird... Oh, no. Heck no. Heck no, no, no. Not you. Close that up, close that up. Nether portal, I know, chat. It's such a disgrace. Okay. I think I blocked up that spawner, chat. Get rid of some of this junk. Ugh, this part's such a pain. Yeah, I've been here, haven't I? And that's a mine shaft. Okay. Oh. What's this? Oh, it's just got some apples in it, bro. It's nothing. Nothing. Okay. More basement crawling. There we go. Can make myself something. I don't know. Maybe no, I've got a shield. Some bread. Yeah, literally just leads back there. Okay. Uh-huh. 'Cause, 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 'cause Wow, what a dead end. I'm just gonna block all this up. Try to block up all the dead ends I find. Yep, that's a dead end. It's like a loop. I don't think this is... useless. Okay, does this even have an actual portal in it, or is it just... Yeah, just trying to mark off all the useless areas. That'll help us narrow our search. Wait, hold on, I've been here. Wait. Could this be? Could it be? Okay, that like looped. Pretty sure. Just looped. Useless. Chat, if you want to ask some questions while I'm looking. Wait. This might not be useless. Yeah, it's useless. What? Wow, what the heck? This is one of the worst strongholds I've ever freaking played. So... Alright, chat, yeah, let's not start a war in the comments. I don't know if you're kidding or not, but... Such a big freaking... Oh, nice. Just need to get rid of something. Yes, go back to singing sea shanties. Soon may the Wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. Stupid. Da. Pretend not to be. Try not to read my comments. Alright, let's not start a war in the comments over Zeton. I need to make a sword. Nice. Get that too. Okay, cool library, but ultimately useless. Useless. Okay. Useless. Useless. Oh man, I am losing hope. There's no freaking ender portal. Ultraman Day is underrated. Yes, chat. Okay. I think that under area was kind of just useless, chat. Maybe just try to do. Nobody talks about Balton Day. Aw. I hate Ender fortresses, whatever we call this. Man, this is stupid. Like, where? Yes! Chat, this is it. Alright, first I'm writing down the chords. Ender portal chords. 1518 5177. Awesome. Oh, and he even has one ender pearl already filled in. I'm gonna chat real quick. I'm gonna try to get back up to the surface. We're actually not that far down. Oh, look, an amethyst geode. Okay, it's dark, bro. Come on, bro. I hate water. I hate watery areas. Okay, thanks for the advice. Yes. My absolute Zeton looks like a jalapeno. Yeah. I think it looks more like a Dorito, but whatever. People be hating. Yeah. I could have probably done better. Not gonna lie. Yeah. No, criticism's okay. I know I could have probably done better with my absolute Zeton. I prefer my my Monsterverse Zeton design. Frick. Yeah, sorry to disappoint. I was kind of experimenting with, like, what if I made his body kind of shaped like his head? So, that was kind of an experiment, chat. Okay. No, not more water. Okay. Just want a direct path to the surface. Yeah, I appreciate the constructive criticism, actually. I'll try to do better with my other absolute monster designs. I really just want to go to the end and get this dragon, but I really need to bed because I think I'm going to die a few times in this battle. To be completely honest. Oh. More water. Oh. Can't stop all the water. Hold on. I think what I can do... And my... Yes. works. Here. Like that. What? Oh, flip. Stupid, bro. Yes, there we go. And now we've got like a direct way to the top. Mark it with a cobblestone. Make aliens look alien. No, never. Even the absolute Ultraman, I mean, absolute DC character aliens don't look alien. Looks like he was contracted by Jared Leto's Skeletor to kill a journalist kind of. Ah. Yeah, I may have just watched He-Man. Okay, so what I can do is, I've actually got my bed, like, here, I think. So I'm just gonna take that and move it. Move it to the portal. There's the pillar. There's the pillar. Why is there water? Okay. Then make them just pick the character design Zilla? What? That's why you're in the business. I'm in the business just to make characters that look cool, not necessarily that look like a realistic alien. I mean, we have no idea what a realistic alien would look like. We can only speculate. Heck, they might look like people. I don't know. Chat, I believe that aliens can exist, but that any aliens that are gonna come to Earth, quote unquote, that's a hoax. That's what I believe. I believe it's a hoax. It hasn't even, like, no, I don't believe all those people in the government actually saw aliens, chat. But call me crazy if you want. Call me crazy. They're crazy. You don't know what realistic aliens. Well, they probably don't look like crabs. Well, then again, everything looks like crabs. I'm not gonna lie. Oh. Just trying to clear out a spot for... Enchanting table, maybe. Ah, stupid water. Aliens don't come here to be friends. Yeah, that's true. I don't think they'd come here at all, chat. Alright. Try to make some bookshelves. Just gonna cover it up. I actually don't have wood for it. Whatever. I don't have lapis either. Alright. I'm just gonna... Well, we've got a little bit of a base going on. Cool. Okay, let's go. I'm heavily underprepared, but we're going in anyway. I wish I had a chest. Oh wait, you know what? I can make a E chest. Where's my crafting table? See, I got a crafting table up here, I think. Oh. Chat, where'd my crafting table go? Thought I had one. Oh well. Okay, bro, seriously. Bolton 2, specifically? How does it differ from Bolton 1? Whatever. You know what? We're just going in. I don't care anymore. Charge! JP doesn't know the difference. No, I don't. I barely know the difference between Ultraman and Ultraman Jack. Oh. Do you hear that? You hear that, chat? That's the sound of the end of the game. This is coming to a close. You know, the first time I actually locked in and beat Minecraft was right after my dog died. I was devastated and kind of needed the therapy. It was a therapeutic experience, chat. Go. Crystals. Get rid of these crystals. Don't do crystals, dragon. Don't do crystals, dragon. Bolton 1 is brown and has sharper claws. There we go. I need more building blocks, bro. Ow. Oh, the dragon took out the rest. I need to conserve my building blocks. I find it funny, for a construction game, beating the final boss actually involves deconstruction. Water bucket in my hot bar just in case I get thrown. There we go. He's perching. I hear him perching, so I'm gonna quickly... Like, I should have arrows for this, chat. I'm really very much unprepared. Oh, I actually got a hit on the dragon with that. Awesome. Ah, man. Oh, all my stuff was up high. No. Rage. Oh, but I do have a few building blocks. Yep. I should have jumped off so my stuff landed down here. Lessons learned. Oh. Wait, no. Here's all my stuff. Some of it might have fallen over the edge, but that's alright, chat. You know what? Use that. It's faster. Wait a minute. So the rest of my stuff's up here. Woo! Okay. No. Ooh, W clutch. Someone voted that I should watch Taro and Ace next. Which one and why? There we go. Yep, that was half my health. Ah. Is this the last one? This is the last one. Oh, there's one more. I have no idea where my chest plate went. I'm pretty sure I had the chest plate, didn't I not? Yes. I think that's the last one, isn't it? Yeah. Come down here. Don't look at me, Enderman. I mean, try not to look at the Enderman. What's going on? I hate it when the Endermen get aggroed at me. I don't get it. I'm trying to free you from the Ender Dragon. But at least my stuff should have dropped near the center here. Okay. Okay, bro. Okay, bro. Go get her. Alright. Alright, chat. No! Yeah, I know, right? But no, don't worry not. Fear not. All my stuff is here. Including my half my enchanted armor. And if I have to finish off this guy with like a toothpick, I will. Get my shield. There we go. I also want this. My hotbar. Ultra fight! Can I request something? Name your sword. I don't know what that means. I might look it up. And if it means something stupid, I'm not gonna do it, but if it means something cool, I'll do it. Okay? So, I'll make a note to look up that word. Unless any of you actually know what it means and can tell me right now. Okay, will this guy land? Ooh, wah. Yep. Alright. The Ultra 7 war cry. Actually, I can literally look up. Oh, it's just a combination of Netanyahu and King. Okay, I get it. I get it. Okay, I see. Netanyahu. Okay. Okay, I get it now. Bit. Okay, that guy was easy to kill. I don't think I'll do that. Not to say I like or dislike the guy, it's just that I really try to avoid anything political on my channel. I feel like everyone should feel, like, I don't like it when, like, fan channels get too much into politics. Because I feel like, the fandom's for everyone. Right or left, you know? I may have said a few things, not that many things, on my Discord channel, but, I as for my YouTube channel, I'm gonna try to keep my content, like, strictly fan-related. Like, I used to watch a guy called Generation Tech. He did Star Wars stuff, but then he started, like, just, ragging on people politically, and I was just like, you know, like, clearly this isn't for me. You know? And I just don't want to make anyone feel like that. Like, this isn't my political soapbox. Dang it. It's my Ultraman soapbox. So... Guys, we're like over halfway... We're over halfway through killing the dragon. Yay. The funny thing is, like, last 2 times I've died, it's been to Endermen. Like, I don't know why. Like, even it's not even the dragon that's killing me at this point. It's the Endermen, and the Endermen don't seem to like the dragon either, so... What are you doing? What are you doing, chat? What are you doing? My axe. My axe of not-so-peace. I have not heard of that. I've not heard of that of all time staging. Anyway, we're over halfway through. Collecting the blaze rods is really the hardest part of any speed run. Okay, this guy just did not want to come down. Yeah, he's smart. He knows what I'll do to him. You better run, dragon. It would suck if my axe broke right now. Remember that guy who made a world record run before dying to an Enderman? I do not. Imagine as a dragon as a kaiju in your defense force that's actually good in protecting the earth. Yes, I like that. Ultraman, Ultraman, here he comes from the sky. Ultra Axe. Ultra Water Bucket. Well, in this case, you were invading the dragon's territory, so it's not so wholesome. Nuh-uh. Like, you know, these Endermen don't like the dragon either. Like, the dragon keeps hitting them, and it keeps getting mad at it. Like, look at that Enderman right there. Like, I can't look it in the eye, but it's clearly mad at the dragon. So, no, I'm freeing the end. In fact, that's what the achievement's called. Free the end. I'm freeing them from the evil kaiju. See? See? Let's go! UGM! UGM! Ah, just like my shirt. Half of this is just waiting for him to come fly down. And hoping I don't get killed by Enderman in the meantime. Don't look him in the eye. Whoa! No! I got launched 100. I got launched 100 feet in there. 100 blocks in the air. Like 200. Oh, did you see that? He came to us from a star. Well, I just got launched into a star. That was crazy. I don't think I've ever been launched so high by an Ender Dragon. Oh, imagine if I had a mace and I came back down with the mace. Like, that would have been so sick, bro. But I don't. And I probably wouldn't have been able to pull that off anyway. But that's why I'm not in hardcore mode. If I was in hardcore mode, I would... Oh, bro, that'd be terrible. I couldn't even imagine trying to run through Minecraft in hardcore mode. Do any of you think you can actually run through Minecraft and beat the dragon on hardcore mode? Like, maybe if I was, like, really careful and, like, made netherite armor and stuff, and... We're so close, chat. Well, I'm just glad I didn't get launched over the edge. I didn't have my water bucket, my ultra water bucket, and my hotbar. I wonder if we can burn the dragon alive. That's dark, bro. That's dark. Probably not, chat. There we go. Some of my stuff. Get it real quick. Chat. If I lose all my stuff, I'm just like punching the dragon to death at this point. I don't care. Kidding, but kind of tempted to try it. Axe is broke. Ultra dynamite. Dynamite. All right. Oh, seriously? Oh, dang. I need to fix my hotbar. That's like the last state, too. What? I'm getting a bunch of ender pearls, though. That thing will end it here once I kill the ender dragon. Water bucket, but it wasn't in my hotbar. It was not in my hotbar. My fault. I can tell which direction the dragon is by where the endermen are running to angrily. It's fun. Just calm down, bro. I was fighting the ender dragon with my dad once, and it just wouldn't come down. My axe is the ultra guillotine. I like that. I like that. So the ender dragon just wouldn't come down. It turned out to be some kind of glitch, and we had to like die and re-enter the ender portal to actually get it to work, like both of us. So I hope it's not doing that. That would suck, and I think I'd rage quit. Ah. Okay, I'm nervous now. It's not coming down. What's going on? Okay, there it goes. There it goes. I think this is it, chat. I think this is it. Are you serious? He was there for 2 seconds. Okay, the dragon should be legally obligated. Ow, what the? Are you kidding me? I didn't even look at him. I didn't even look at him. Bro. Like, I think the dragon might have knocked him in my view for a split second, like a millisecond, and the Enderman took that personally. That's what I think. Okay, he's perching again. Don't even bother picking up all his stuff this time. Yes! Finally! Woo! Yes. 100% survival. 200% skill. 300% farming blazes. And it only took us, what, like 5 live streams? It took us, what, 5 live streams, chat? Let me check. Oh, I forgot I deleted YouTube from my phone. Let me see. Let me check how many live streams we've done with this. Let's see. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, 5 live streams, chat. The perfect number. The perfect number. Huh. I have a torch? I had a torch. Oh, well, I'll just come back for the egg. Oh, actually, here's a torch. Where'd it go? Okay, I can't. Now where'd it go? Oh, there it is. The next generation chat. Yes. I'm gonna put this back down real quick. Take a picture with the egg in front of him. Yes. Let's stand on it, actually. Let's stand on it. Alright. Alright. Let's go through the portal. Woo! Use the torch. Yes, I used the torch. We did it. Minecraft Java Edition is complete. I gotta shut my blinds, it's getting dark. Minecraft poem. I see the player you mean. Lightning Man JP? Yes. Take care. It has reached a higher level now. It can read our thoughts. That doesn't matter. It thinks we are part of the game. I like this player. It played well. It did not give up. It is reading our thoughts as though they were words on a screen. That is how it chooses to imagine many things when it is deep in the dream of the game. A game. Words make a wonderful interface, very flexible and less terrifying than staring at the reality behind the screen. They used to hear voices before players could read. They used to hear voices like Technoblade. Back in the days when those who did not play were called the players witches and warlocks. And players dreamed they flew through the air on sticks powered by demons. Wow, this is some deep lore, chat, deep lore. What did this player dream? The player dreamed of sunlight and trees, of fire and water. It dreamed it created, and it dreamed it destroyed. It dreamed it hunted and was hunted. It dreamed of shelter. Ha! The original interface, 1,000,000 years old, and it still works. But what true structure did this player create in the reality behind the screen? It worked with 1,000,000 others to sculpt a true world in a fold of the and create a in the. It cannot read that thought. No, it has not yet achieved the highest level. That it must achieve in the long dream of life, not the short dream of a game. Does it know that we love it, that the universe is kind? Sometimes, through the noise of its thoughts, it hears the universe, yes. But there are times when it is sad, and in a long dream, it creates worlds that have no summer, and it shivers under a black sun, and it takes its sad creation into reality. For reality. To cure it of sorrow would destroy it. The sorrow is part of its own private task. We cannot interfere. Sometimes when they are deep in dreams, I want to tell them they are building true worlds in reality. Sometimes I want to tell them of their importance to the universe. Sometimes when they have not made a true connection in a while, I want to help them to speak the word they fear. It reads our thoughts. Sometimes I do not care. Sometimes I wish to tell them this world you take for truth is merely and I wish to tell them that they are and that they see so little of reality in their long dream, and yet they play the game. But it would be so easy to tell them, too strong for this dream. To tell them how to live is to prevent them living. I will not tell the player how to live. The player is growing restless. I will tell the player a story, but not the truth. No, a story that contains the truth safely in a cage of words, not the naked truth that can burn over any distance. Give it a body again. Yes, player. Use its name. Lightning Man JP, player of games. I like that title. Good. Take a breath now. Take another. Feel air in your lungs. Let your limbs return. Yes, move your fingers. Have a body again, under gravity and air. Respawn in the long dream. There you are, your body touching the universe again. At every point, as though you were separated, as though you were separate things, as though we were separate things. Grr and grr, yes. Who are we? Once we were called the spirit of the mountain. Father, sun, mother, moon, ancestral spirits, animal spirits, jinn, ghosts, the green man, then gods, demons, angels, poltergeist, aliens, extraterrestrials, leptons, quarks. The words change. We do not change. We are the universe. We are everything you think isn't you. You are looking at us now through your skin and your eyes. And why does the universe touch your skin and throw light on you? To see you, player. To know you and to be known. I shall tell you a story. Once upon a time, there was a player. That player was you, Lightning Man JP. The player was you, Lightning Man JP. Sometimes it thought itself human. On the thin crust of a spinning globe of molten rock, the ball of molten rock circled a ball of blazing gas that was 330,000 times more massive than it. They were so far apart that light took 8 minutes to cross the gap. The light was information from a star, and it could burn your skin from 150 million kilometers away. Sometimes the player dreamed it was a miner on the surface of a world that was flat and infinite. The sun was a square of white, the days were short, there was much to do, and death was a temporary inconvenience. Sometimes the player dreamed it was lost in a story. Sometimes the player dreamed it was other things in other places. Sometimes the dreams were disturbing, sometimes very beautiful indeed. Sometimes the player woke from one dream into another, then woke it from that into a third. Sometimes the player dreamed it watched words on a screen. Let's go back. The atoms of the player were scattered in the grass, in the rivers, in the air, in the ground. A woman gathered the atoms, she drank and ate and inhaled, and the woman assembled the player in her body, and the player awoke from the warm, dark world of his mother's body into the long dream, and the player was a new story never told before, written in letters of DNA. And the player was a new program never read before, generated by a source code a billion years old, and the player was a new human, never alive before, made from nothing but milk and love. You are the player, the story, the program, the human, made from nothing but milk and love. Let's go further back. The 7 billion atoms of the player's body were created long before this game in the heart of a star, so the player too is information from a star, and the player moves through a story which is a forest of information planted by a man called Julian, on a flat infinite world created by a man called Marcus, that exists inside a small private world created by the player who inhabits the universe created by... Shush. Sometimes the player created a small private world that was soft and warm and simple, sometimes hard and cold and complicated. Sometimes it built a model of the universe in its head, flecks of energy moving through vast empty spaces. Sometimes they called those flecks electrons and protons. Sometimes they called them planets and stars. Sometimes it believed it was the universe, in a universe that was made of energy and was made of offs and ons, zeros and ones, lines of code. Sometimes it believed it was playing a game. Sometimes it believed it was reading words on a screen. You're the player, reading words. Shush. Sometimes the player read lines of code on a screen, decoded them into words, decoded words into meaning, decoded meaning into feelings, emotions, theories, ideas, and the player started to breathe faster and deeper and realized that it was alive. It was alive. Those 1,000 deaths had not been real. The player was alive. You are alive. And sometimes the player believed the universe had spoken to it through the sunlight that came through the shuffling leaves of the summer trees, and sometimes the player believed the universe had spoken to it through the light that fell from the crisp night sky of winter, or a fleck of light in the corner of the player's massive eye might be a star a million times as massive as the sun, boiling its planets to plasma in order to be visible for a moment to the player, walking home at the far side of the universe, suddenly smelling food and almost at the familiar door, about to dream again. And sometimes the player believed the universe had spoken to it through zeros and ones, scrolling through the electricity of the world, through the scrolling words on a screen at the end of a dream, and the universe said, I love you. And the universe said you have played the game well, and the universe said everything you need is within you, and the universe said you are stronger than you know. And the universe said you are the daylight. I'm almost done. And the universe said you are the night. And the universe said the darkness you fight is within you. And the universe said the light you seek is within you. And the universe said you are not alone. This is a long poem, bro. And the universe said you are not separate from every other thing. That's also kind of a trippy poem, I'm not gonna lie. And the universe said you are the universe tasting itself, talking to itself, reading its own code. And the universe said I love you because you are love. And the game was over, and the player woke up from the dream, and the player began a new dream. And the player dreamed again, dreamed better, and the player was the universe, and the player was love. You are the player. Wake up. Yay! We're done with the game! We are done with the game. By the way, the credits take, like, I think close to 2 hours, so we're not gonna watch all the credits. But that was the end poem. and the universe said, Ultra Dynamito! Yes. Alright, we are done. How do I... There we go! Yay! Yes, yes, yes! We did it! Yes! Alright, I think I'll take one more screenshot. I'm gonna take off my armor right now because it just does not look good. Yes. Yes, chat. We're playing video games in style. Alright, that has been my live stream of defeating the Ender Dragon. If you wanna subscribe, then do that. We can just chill. Chat, I really think I'm ready to log off. I'm not gonna lie. It's already 8:30. So I will catch you some other time where I might do some art, I might build some things in Minecraft. I'm done with the Minecraft speedrun, that's for sure. But yeah, I'll be sure to live stream again soon. But for now, this has been JPZilla, and I